Well, you've done it. You've reached the end. This is the last lesson in my beginner's course. I really hope you've enjoyed this little journey and you've probably learned a whole lot of stuff. But you'll probably find there are quite a few things that you haven't quite mastered yet. Now, I don't know what they are. I can kind of guess that most people kind of struggle with this or struggle with that and try and help you out with things along the way. But when it's got to this point, you really need to now look back on all of the things that we've covered and work out what are the things that you haven't mastered yet. And what I've done is on the website on BC-199, which is the consolidation page for the beginner's course, I've got a list of all of the things that we've covered during this course. So what you really need to do now is to go back and look at everything on that list and make sure that you know it. Make sure all of the chords are in your memory. They're no good if you only know them on the website or you have to look them up in a chord book or something. You need to have them in here. Same with the scales. Same with everything. The songs included. You need to know the songs all of the way through. So it's a really, really important stage now. Go through, make a little list of all of the things that are written down there on the consolidation page that you can't do. And then write your own routine, depending on how much time you've got available, that covers all of those things, starting with the easy things and then moving through to the harder things. Now, that may take another 6 months, it might take a week, it might take a month. I've got no idea. It depends on how far you've got with each of those elements of this course. It really, different people have extremely different abilities, and some people rip through one thing and really struggle with something else, and another person will really easily do that thing that the guy found really hard. That's one thing I've learned as a teacher over the years, is that people really struggle with the weirdest things to me. And it really excel at other things. It's freaky how different we all are, but that's maybe one of the beautiful things about us humans as well. So have a good go through that beginner's course, consolidate the information that you've got there, and then you're ready to then try and progress onto some other areas. You might find that if you really enjoyed the strumming and the rhythm stuff, you might want to check out my really useful strumming techniques DVD. Or some of the other strumming lessons that I've got on the website. There's quite a few different kind of styles and techniques that you can check out. If you enjoyed the lead guitar things that we touched on at the end, you might want to check out the Blues Lead Guitar Course, which is available free online or as a DVD. Of course, make sure you use that with the backing tracks. That's the secret for that. If you really enjoyed the transcribing idea and you've been really getting into this Justin technique exercises, then that's the kind of thing that you want to really develop now that you've finished the course, and be transcribing as many songs as you can. If you want help with that, there's a transcribing section on the website with song tips. That'll be a very good area of the website for you to check out now that you've finished your beginner's course. If you really want to do the blues, another thing that you might want to check out, sorry to just be pushing all my products on you, but that I've also got some solo blues pieces. There's some for free on the site, and there's also some DVDs that you can buy, and you might find that useful as well as a place to move on to doing. So after this first stage that you've done now, the beginner's course, you can firmly draw a line that, yeah, I've covered all of the beginner's material. I've been really careful about the construction of this course, and I really think I've covered most of the bases of things that I would expect a beginner guitar player to have learnt. And you'd now be on the intermediate journey, for which is masses of information. You really have to decide a little bit more now what things you want to do, whether you want to do rock or blues or metal or lead guitar or solo, or whether you want to get a bit more into kind of jazzy things or whatever. You have to start specializing a little bit when it comes to the intermediate stage, because there is so many things to learn. The one thing that I find really weird is the more stuff I learn, the more I learn that I don't know anything at all, and there's still millions of things left to learn. You never stop, and that's, I think, one of the most beautiful things about playing guitar, is that even when you think you've mastered something, you look over and there's someone else doing some even crazier stuff that you've got to learn, which is, I reckon, a really cool thing. So I really hope you've enjoyed this beginner's course, and I hope one day that I get to meet you and you can give me some suggestions. If you get stuck on anything, by the way, don't forget about the forum, because every lesson on the website has a link to a specific topic on the forum which just deals with that one class. So if you're getting stuck with any particular thing, whether it's 12-bar rhythm or improvising or whatever, you can go there and either get help from me, one of the hundreds or thousands of other people that use the forum, and you can also drop me any advice, like you found that really hard or that difficult, and maybe I can add it into the website element of this course to help some other people. So do feel free to drop by the forum and offer advice and ask questions and all that. It's a really nice community of people there. So take care of yourselves. Big thank you to Jedi for all his hard work filming and editing and bringing this content to you. And take care, be safe, and be kind.